Well, Jonathan, thanks for having us down here again today.
Thanks for coming. You guys must be running out of local geeks to visit. You came to see me twice.
Well, you're
bottom of the barrel.
One of the only honest men there is. And today we've got a 2016 Dodge Viper ACR, one of the last of its breed, a really powerful, analog, expensive American supercar.
You can't even really finish that sentence, can you? Because it's really a hard vehicle to define. It's asinine, in your face, rowdy, has a presence, and granted it might be a little yeehaw Billy Bob for some.
You're a Viper guy
or you're not.
Or yeah.
On this side of my brain I'm thinking, how the hell can they do this for what, 132, 134
It's a bargain.
grand? In my world, I can't even fathom I can put this together. The original Viper is just a beast. Whereas this seems, why do you think this has evolved in this direction so they could charge, they didn't even really charge much more. So that's
when someone knows they're gonna die, they have a party, they put on their best outfit and they're buried in their best suit, that's what this is.
Yes, it's asinine. Yes, it's obnoxiously loud. Yes, it melts your underwear and the nylon in your socks to your legs, especially your right leg. But it has personality.
I agree.
Like, I have to celebrate that. So the fact that someone piloted this through the bureaucracy that is a modern high-volume car maker, you have to respect it. Like, shortcomings and all, I'm down with it.
We should look underneath and then you can analyze that for me.
It's funny though, as it goes up, you start seeing like attach points in hardware that I must say I'm impressed. They're not like they'd be on a Neon or a PT Cruiser. Like, they're actual real hardware. They're not pressure clips. Again, probably because otherwise they'd rattle themselves right off with the Lopi idle.
I like the 3-spoke wheels on the first gen Viper.
Yeah, those like funky boomerangs.
This looks like something that anyone could have bought aftermarket.
Oh, it's alloy. This is a plus in my book. It's not plastic made to look like aluminum.
Oh, we're not gonna, well.
Pretty serious panning. Well, you can't see cast A-arms, which is surprising, right? With all the tech.
Well, it is $132,000.
Oh, that's right. I almost forgot there for a second. I love if you can take something apart and any given bit on it has a sculptural value. All of her ratios work, right? Like a Pagani. You can go to his parts bin, close your eyes, grab something, put it on a chunk of marble and light it, and it's art, you know? It's just art.
Not this.
Not that. I mean, that could be a Dodge Ram truck bit for all you know. And then like, I don't know, I'm a picky bitch, but like stuff like this where debris can catch, and not to mention debris, but then moisture, and then you get silt in there, it dries out, it spreads, starts blowing apart your epoxy and stuff over time. What's going on here? Oh, for air ducting. But me, like, I get under, I want to see more refinement. I guess their whole point is, hey, it's a race car. Just be glad we federalized it. You can actually drive it on the street. Okay, now I'm pissed. Look at these bird shit. Whoa, look at these. They're MIGs, not TIGs. And look, they weren't hot enough, so it's actually a topical weld. There's no fusion, there's no permeation. This bead right here is actually on the surface, and dare I say, is already cracked and delaminated from the substrate. So like these, you can see were probably done more on the line because these have proper fusion, but these have contamination, lumps, bird shit splatter. Okay, now I'm pissed. That's just, there's no excuse for that. Look at these tires. Look, if nothing else, you gotta respect an OEM that can deliver a car with these tires on it from the factory. The dude who sketched this, like, hats off to him. Okay, cool, fluid lines, uninterrupted belt line. So the actuation though, I don't know. It's just kind of, you can tell the bean counters definitely had to stay here because there's just this sort of odd abyss cavity, but your hand can go in and then get boogered on the way back. And then look, my greasy shrimp scampi burrito paws, like you just mar it. And then I just untucked this. And did that happen again? Figuring out how to open the hood. It's quite the challenge. Do you know where it is?
I have no idea.
It's really obvious.
I haven't owned a car with a real trunk in a long, long time.
Would you like a light?
Oh, come on.
No, I think you have to get like further in to be able to figure it out. That's the hint.
It's not on the door, right? I'm never gonna.
Think like a British
this?
car designer.
What's this?
Come on, you have a Morgan.
That's the gas cap. All right, fine. Where is it?
Look, deep down there.
There's
I
no
hope you
way.
have a skinny arm. Don't scratch your nice watch now.
It's in here?
Yep.
That's just stupid. Is there one on each side?
Bless them, no.
At least it's nicely weighted. Oh, yeah, okay, so here's what you paid for. Wow.
Look how they went back to A-pillar from the tower. So they're structuring this way and then X-bracing it. And then there's front structure. It's actually probably pretty tall, pretty rigid. 360 carbon finish for production's pretty impressive.
Guy comes in. He's got a 25-year-old ACR. He just bought it for 10 grand. He wants to iconify it. What would you do to this car?
Well, I got it. Let's build the ultimate ladies' car out of it. Let's do like 150 torque, 5,000 mile range, EV. You with me?
Yeah.
With like electromagnetic suspension, so it's super cushy and comfy. So let's keep this just batch big penis manly aesthetic, and let's make it like the ultimate chick car. The Prius of the future. Are you with me?
I'm with you.
Okay.
Gotta go drive it.
All right, let's do it. Yeah. Don't even try and look graceful getting in, right? Rawr! Wow, reverse camera. They really went all out with the tech.
Very low quality font on the screen though.
Well, it's like you get the new Ferrari and it's got the Jeep Rubicon
Is it
nav
really?
system in it. Kills me. Oh, the ergonomics are just feeling funky. The steering wheel's all up in your face.
It's adjustable. You adjust it.
Let's see. Is that from us screwing with it earlier? No, not angle, length. Super far out, but it doesn't have that adjustment point.
Right.
Now this is taking a B-pillar blind spot to a whole new
nother
level.
level.
Like, you thought the new Camaro and Mustang, you couldn't see anything. You better be at the front of the pack. I will say that like all the stitch work that they've done, considering they're still just rewrapping and arguably repackaging the original design, right? To get all the content they have gotten in, to really be arguably not that complicated of an interface. And then there's stitch work with this single French seam. It's actually parallel.
Actually.
Yeah, no, right? Now there's a lot more humming and droning than there is glorious engine sound.
Yeah, I'm a little surprised.
I kind of expected there to be a lot more burble and pop.
Yeah.
Now that's a fun second gear.
Yeah.
But that droning has got to go.
Yeah.
Like I'd rather be hearing but not just like, you know what it is, those shitty welds we found on the chassis and those aluminum insert plates just going. You know what it feels like? It feels like they've tapered the power curve on the pedal from the earlier ones. Like if I took a turn like we just did and gave it full throttle mid apex like that in a first gen, we would have been kissing that telephone pole like most of them actually have. I didn't feel that raw power come right on, but at the same time, the ass didn't twitch out on me.
Is the traction control off?
When I,
Or it's just reduced?
Oh, reduced. That's for wussies. Why would you bother with a reduced? You're either on or you're off. But look. Even first to second, I'm not getting a little skirty chirp. Because it's just not a Viper if it's not like just barely in control.
Wait, so do you think this is Viper enough? I don't feel like it's Viper enough.
I'm right there with you. That's what I'm sort of slowly realizing. Like I still remember the first gen Viper and the way it felt like it was organic, and I was like, I could excuse a lot because it was so organic. I was so connected. It was just right.
Yeah.
But now the vibe I'm getting is they tried to domesticate it. They like put a too tight of a leash on it. I'm not feeling that. Both in the tameness and all the droning, like I'm not feeling that same old connection. I think would only be fair for us to bring up the Hellcat. Because the Hellcat to me was so impressive in its brute power, but in its relative refinement and the continuity of the engineering, right? From stem to stern, remarkable, really. At that price point, you're not impressed?
It's a bargain.
Yeah, kick-ass car.
Bargain.
This thing,
Actually,
I feel
it doesn't
it's less
seem like a bargain anymore.
right, and it doesn't feel like a Viper as we know it, and kind of at least in our mind's eye, we're cherishing. So.
Yeah, I get that. I'll bring you back something interesting next time.
Sweet.
Something I know you'll have a lot to say
Excellent.
about.
Well, thanks for having me. It was
Thanks,
good to talk to you guys.